Good morning from Puerto del Carmen, good morning from Playa Grande. It's a busy one on the beach today, lots of sporty people. It's Sunday, it's live, we are going to go for a walk down the strip of Puerto del Carmen. We've got a little bit of a difference today. I'm going to do a little holiday travel quiz, yes. We've got a little bit of a quiz morning. What else we're going to look at? Black Friday sales, they've started. We're going to talk diet, we're going to talk health. I'm probably going to slag Mrs. TravelON off. I'm definitely going to slag some other people off. We're going to have some fun. We're going to have some fun. Let's go. No, I'm going to be good today. Nicola's on, so she's going to keep me in order and make sure I'm not upsetting anybody. But here is the Playa Grande beach. Now, we have got a Calima. I've already told hundreds of you what a Calima is, but if you're new to the channel, I am Mr. TravelON. I'm based here in the Canary Islands, and a Calima we get quite a lot of. So can you see that massive sun? I mean, it's gorgeous, isn't it? But we've got a little bit of wind and it's blowing over the sand. So you can see the mountains over there, they don't look as clear as they should do. That is called a Calima. So we've got sand in the sky. It's all right, it just a little bit makes your mouth a little bit dry, that's all, but it's not too bad. We can do there. So here we go, on the beach, look, loads of bloody people, look. People playing their ping-pongy ball or whatever it's called with the bat and ball. There's people having a swim, look, there's loads of people swimming. It's lovely down here. I fancy going for a walk just on that wet bit there, but I can't be arsed and I can't stand sand. So let's get gone. Do you know what? I always look at these beaches, don't I? And I always say, oh, do you know, it looks fantastic, it looks beautiful. Give me 10 minutes on there, I want to hang myself and get the hell off there. I can't stand the sand. So, update on a few things. One, I've got one contact lens in. For those of you who've been following my journey, of trying to sort my peepers out, I've got some more prescription contact lenses coming. But at the moment, I've got one contact lens in, and it seems to be the best solution for me. It's called monovision, and it's working all right. So that's where I'm at with my eyes, but I have got a test this week with some new contact lenses. But yesterday I had a little afternoon nap, I fell asleep, and I lost my contact lens again in the back of my eye. It's driving me to insanity. Any contact lens wearers out there, do you get used to it? Right, lovely views. I think what we should do is just head. We'll just head. Don't even think I'm going to go that way. I'm just going to go this way. Quite a few things closed today because it's morning, isn't it? So today we're going to do a quiz. I'm going to ask people some questions because if you don't know, I'm on the radio, the local radio here, TravelON FM, 99.2 and 92.2 FM in Lanzarote in Fuerteventura on the radio, or you can listen on one of them radio apps, TravelON FM it's called, or the website's TravelON.fm. And I do Monday to Thursday, 7 p.m. till 10 p.m. It's killing me, but I'm enjoying it. And I do a little travel quiz on there, and I thought I could use that on the videos for the live, just to ask people questions. So I'm gonna do that today. There's old Kenneth, look, the man that brought all these cyclists here to torment Mr. TravelON. He was the one that brought the Ironman here, so he's well respected on the island. And I've said it before, the Ironman's usually here. Used to be good, now it's shite. Because they used to just run up and down here, really good event. I used to go there, even though I can't stand cyclists, as you know. I used to go there, and now I just can't be bothered. But they start here usually, and they do like a big swim. Mrs. TravelON went to a race last night in La Santa, which is right in the north. That's like a big sports hotel. Her friend was running, and she did that. Good morning, Lanza chick. My old mate, Lanza chick, I tell you what, me and her get a lot of hate. Well, actually, I don't get as much, but she does such a good job of promoting the island. Doesn't even live here, so make sure to go over and follow Lanza Chick 88. Neil's just pinned her. She does such a good job of promoting the island. Doesn't live here, just loves Costa de Gezi. Been there loads of times, does loads of videos, and of course, people are making stupid comments, mainly residents. Now, I'm going to be honest, and I've said this before, you know me, I'll tell you the truth. Loads of you asked me. In fact, I had an email off a guy that said he's moving over, you know, for this, that and the other, wants to open a business. And I'm always really honest, and I say, look, I don't want to, so if you email me or message me and say, look, I'm thinking of moving over. What's it really like? This, that, and the other. I'll tell you exactly what it's like. It's a beautiful place to live. You can't go wrong. Look, gorgeous place to live. But if you're going to uproot, buy a business, you're probably going to lose all your money because you don't understand running a business here in Lanzarote. I've run a business here in Lanzarote and failed when I first moved from being a holiday rep or holiday rep manager, to opening a business. Me and Mrs. TravelON opened a cafe. I'll show it you down here. Worst decision we ever made. We lost thousands, and we learnt from our mistakes. What happens is loads of you come over, you've been drinking in a bar and you think this will be fantastic. And you come over, you spunk all your money because these estate agents will sell you an overpriced house because they don't care, do they? They'll sell you a business, and you get here and you think, this isn't what I expected. Plus, you think that the residents, it's all these happy people and lovely people that you meet in bars, you know, that are serving you drinks and that. You think that they're always going to be like that. The expat community, and I hate that word expat, I'm not saying all of them, but the expat community here, especially the Brits, are bitter, twisted. They want you to fail, and God forbid you do anything well, because they will just come at you, because it's a little bit like, why are they doing well and I'm not, sort of thing. And they just reinvent themselves. Do you know what I mean? They move over and it's like, oh, what did you do back in the UK? I was an astronaut. I've been to the moon 6 times. I mean, you can't prove it, can you? So it's a very bitter and twisted island, and a lot of the residents are coming after me, are coming after Mrs. TravelON, and coming after Lanzarote as well. And Lanzarote don't even live here. So good old Audrey Duffy yesterday told Mrs. TravelON to give it a rest. Yes, she's done that 4 times now. Give it a rest. That's her comment of the day. Give it a rest. I think she was talking about Christmas. I mean, Audrey, I have to agree with you. Mrs. TravelON's driving me mad about Christmas. Every single day there's a new freaking Christmas decoration gone up. Audrey, I hope she listens. Give it a rest. But it ain't your place to tell her, you leather-faced old cow. I tell you what, it's these ones that have lived here for quite a few years, thinks their shit don't stink, and they've had so much sun exposure that they look like a Hermes bag. These are the ones, leather-faced, bitter and twisted residents. I'm not talking about all of you. If you're a decent person, you know who you are. But old Audrey, Jesus, needs to watch her. Give it a rest, Audrey. I totally agree with you. Give it a rest, but it ain't your place to tell Mrs. TravelON to give it a rest. It's my bloody place. And Mrs. TravelON, give it a fucking rest. I'm sick of Christmas, for crying out loud. And I'm also sick of these bloody love locks as well. You know me, I never hold back. I always tell you the truth. So I hope the guy that's emailed me, and I think he was grateful actually. You know, he said, this is what I'm doing, and I just said, look, let me be honest. I don't want to piss on your parade. I know you're excited to maybe move over here, but let me give you the honest facts, because everybody else here is just going to tell you it's an amazing thing. Do you know what I mean? It is. It's lovely living here. Don't get me wrong, but we've been here 20 plus years, and we've been through good times and bad times, but probably more bad times than good times with regards to paperwork, tax, all that sort of stuff. We've had a lot of money just taken off us by the local government. I call it the expat tax. They just make things up. It's like, oh, they're from England, they've moved over. Let's just tell them that this, that and the other. And you can't trust anybody. So hopefully you can trust me. So feel free to drop me a message if you want to know what it's really like living here. Maybe I'll write a book or do a video. Don't upset anybody though, do I? Oh, have a little drink. So that sun is booming today. Oh, I did work my way up, Elizabeth, yeah, but made a lot of mistakes on the way. I'll tell you where. In fact, I'll show you. So let me show you where me and Mrs. TravelON, this is our first business. So if you don't know the history of Mr. TravelON and Mrs. TravelON, we met as reps in Tenerife. Mrs. TravelON came on to me in Tenerife. I'm going to be perfectly honest with you. I was a naughty 20s rep, so like 18 to 30s. And then during the winter, you come to like normal places like Lanzarote, Tenerife. And I was there with Mrs. TravelON on the training course, and she came on to me. I mean, I was irresistible back in the day, and because I sort of cracked on with Mrs. TravelON on the training course, my mate was the big manager, and when you've done the 2-week training, they sort of allocate you where you're going to live, who you're going to work with, what hotel you're going to have. And I sat down in the meeting and he said, right, Dave, or Disco Dave, as I used to be called, you're going to be living here, here, here with Karen. And I scratched my head. I said, oh, right, okay. And then I went, who? He went, Karen. I went, are you been taking the piss? You know, I'm here for the winter. It's like 4 months. You can't put me with her. I've already, you know, done the deed. What if I end up, she might get clingy. And she bloody did. And I ended up marrying her. So there you go. There's the story. So this was our first business, me and Mrs. TravelON, up these stairs, which apparently were illegal. So the landlord built these stairs before we took it on. And then we got loads of letters. Give me one sec. We got loads of letters saying they were illegal. And we had a little cafe up there serving healthy sandwiches and that. Worst business we ever had. Good morning. Come and say hello. Come and say hello. Good morning.
Who are you talking about the pizza place for?
Me and my wife used to have a business there.
Oh, it's best pizza in
Is it good pizza? There you go. Get together.
La Lanterna is a good one.
Yeah, I've never been. When we sort of not moved here, but our first business, me and the wife, that was our cafe.
Oh, you had a cafe up there?
Yeah, but it was the worst decision I ever made.
Was it?
That's what I'm talking about now. Where are you two from?
Cardigan.
That sounds Welsh. Is that Welsh? Cardigan? Is there a place in Wales called Cardigan?
Yes.
No way.
No, it's called Aberteifi, but in English it's called Cardigan.
Oh, is that? Do they speak Welsh there?
You're in Wales.
No, but the Welsh, because the Welsh has got a proper language, hasn't it?
They don't speak Welsh in the capital, really.
No.
Yes, they do.
Do you speak Welsh?
First
I
language.
don't speak Welsh.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow,
English
that's
is my
fantastic.
second language. So
No way.
you have to forgive me if I...
Get together here, because I need to get you in the camera. Right, I'm going to ask you questions today. We're doing a little quiz today, right? So, question is, in hotel rooms, according to hotel managers, what is the dirtiest, grimiest, most unhygienic thing in a hotel room?
Kitchen cloth.
Door handle.
Okay. So you say kitchen cloth, you say door handle.
If there is
Okay,
one.
them are good answers.
Hotel room.
Well, kitchen cloth if you sell catering. But
Yes.
okay. Well, I'm not going to tell you the answer, but you can watch the video and you can catch up on it. All right. I'm going to ask a few people today. Is it right? Is it wrong? I don't know. But yeah, have a couple of stickers.
Thank you very much.
Get them on your case. And what do I say? You can have my face on your case. How do you say that in Welsh? Oh.
A ti di gael gwyneb ti ar yn ges i.
Get in there.
Nice
See you
to meet you,
later.
take care.
See you, mate. There you go. Bit of Welsh for the day. Bit of Welsh. Right, yeah, so me and Mrs. TravelON had this place up here. Worst decision we ever made. It was actually rented to us by a German doctor. He was an arsehole. He completely ripped us off. But now it's a pizza place, and the Welsh said that it's a really good pizza. So yeah, don't think coming over here and opening a business and opening a bar is going to be all shits and giggles. It is bloody hard. Living here is hard. You still have all the red tape, you still have all the tax, you still have all the paperwork, you still have all the nonsense. Difference is, you ain't got a bloody clue what it's all about, you can't translate it, it's difficult even if you speak Spanish, and depending on who you use to do your paperwork, they'll either be good, okay, or just actually take your money. And I think a lot of them are actually working for the tax authorities, so they don't want to save you tax. I reckon they get a backhander, some of them, for sure, the ones I used to work with anyway. There's Waikiki's, look, Waikiki's Bites, $8.50 for a breakfast, look. So it's not the cheapest of breakfast, but it does look nice. You can get all your Waikiki pancakes, your Waikiki toast. So this is quite new, actually. Do you know what? I've not really shown you this, but I'm not going to go in because if I show drinks, then they usually give me a restriction. But Waikiki's is a good one. That's new, and it's right next to McCall's. And then this place is massive now. Look, you've got O'Reilly's up there. Look, he's got all the bloody TV screens up there. I don't know how he's getting away with that. Back in the day, you weren't allowed nothing, but it looks good, doesn't it? Christmas reservations. Look, you can get your Christmas stuff booked. Mojitos, live music. Hello, boss. Oh, look at that. Lamb, beef, chicken, turkey or pork. Which one are you going for? $12.85 for a Sunday dinner. That looks nice, doesn't it? And they've got all the sports. And then this is a new one as well, Harder Rock. Used to be called Tequila Bar. Now he's called Harder Rock. Looks nice. Oh, I like these big boards, look. Nice brekkie there, look, 460, full Irish, full English, 575. And everyone's doing pancakes. Good morning, mate, you all right? Don't worry, I ain't got you one, I'm just filming the board. You having a nice brekkie?
Yeah, will do when it gets you.
He'll get there, don't you worry. See you later. All right, boss, you all right? How are you, all right?
What's happening, dude?
I'm all right. What are you two likely lads doing?
We've been up all fucking...
You haven't gone home, have you?
Bro, we don't have a home.
Are you still out?
We're homeless, mate.
Are you homeless? You live here or you're on holiday?
Oh, we're on holiday.
Have you been kicked out your hotel?
No. We didn't book one.
Came
We
for a
just-
day, mate.
So we came here at like 2:30 yesterday. No, what was it? 2:10. We got here at 2:10 yesterday afternoon.
Yeah,
We got on an airport and the plane.
yeah.
And so we've been drinking for like fucking 30 hours.
Get in there. I used to do that back in the day. So are you getting home? Have you got a flight? Have you got a flight booked back?
Yeah, mate.
3 p.m.
Yeah, it's
3 p.m.
3:10.
tonight,
Yeah,
today?
So we're just gonna get fucking melted.
I like your style. Get on it, boys. Have a good one. Enjoy. There you go. It's a way to do it, isn't it? That's the type of shit I'd do. Let's jump on a plane and let's go to Lanzarote. Just bowling around the streets at that time. Fair play to them. What it would be like to be young. Oh my God. Shit. Are you going to the market, are you? You going to market?
Yes.
Oh, what, are you going to buy anything?
Well, we'll see.
Really? Really? You should be spending all your money there, you know.
Definitely.
No, but you having a good holiday?
We are.
Where are you stopping?
Dorada.
Oh, that's just up there, isn't it? Fantastic. I'm going to ask you a question. I'm doing a quiz today, right? According to hotel managers and hotels, what is the grimiest, dirtiest, most hygienic thing you can find in a hotel room? Toilet. Towel. Okay, that's a good one. What do you reckon? She's thinking.
Dirty sheets.
Dirty sheets, okay. Anybody else want to chip in? Right, I'm going to tell you, you're going to have to watch the video to watch the answers, okay? But I'm not going to tell you, but we're having a quiz and people here are asking for her answering as well. So you think towel, you think dirty sheets. I shall tell you later on. Yeah, have a couple of my stickers, look. Enjoy the market, don't spend too much money.
Thank you very
Get in there, you can have my face on your case. He's been out all night.
What's your handle, bro?
Oh, what's my handle? Bloody hell.
bro.
We're on a CB radio. That's old days, that is. What's my handle?
Oh,
That is
mate.
the channel, Mr. TravelOn.
Mate, that is unbelievable.
Get on it, Ledge. See you later. Bye.
Thanks.
Enjoy the market. See you soon. Bye, bye, bye. The Ledge. What's your handle? I used to have a CB radio. What's your handle? I'll tell you a story about that in a minute. Good morning.
Morning.
How are you?
Good.
Where are you going?
I follow you.
Well, you're following me now. Well, I'm following you,
Yeah, I
really.
follow you on the channel.
Fantastic. Where are you from?
Northern Ireland.
Oh, excellent, excellent. I'm going to ask you a question then.
Yep.
According to hotel managers, hotels in general, what is the dirtiest, grimiest, horriblest, filthiest thing you can find in a hotel room?
I don't know. You've asked my wife.
Where's your wife? Wife,
There.
come here, come here. She's
am I?
running off. Give me one guess. Can be anything. What's the dirtiest thing?
Well, you always check the toilet, don't you?
Okay, so you
always
think the
check
toilet.
bathroom.
All right,
Always
there
check
you
the
go.
bathroom.
That's your answer,
But
toilet.
it's usually good.
Well, it's usually
The
good, isn't
standards
it?
are good.
Depends who's been in there before and
Yeah,
what they've had to
yeah,
eat, I suppose.
yeah,
Well, listen, have a couple of my stickers. I'll tell you the answer a little bit later on, all right?
Thank you.
See your wife. So we talked about that. So me and Mrs. TravelOn had that cafe. Then the second business we opened, which was actually quite successful, and it's still going, but it's online, was this place here. And this was a shop. So we used to sell T-shirts, personalised mugs, mouse mats, all that sort of stuff, gifts, funny stuff, funny T-shirts, but Mrs. TravelOn made them there and then. So you could go in and say, I want this on a T-shirt, I want my name on the back. Come back in half an hour, it'll be done for you. So that was quite an all right business. But again, going back to the reality of living here and people thinking they can just move abroad, open a business, it's going to be, roses. She had to be there all the time. Staff might let her down, 15-hour days, horrible business. So when COVID came, all of these locales here, which are owned by Roccas Blancas, they said, well, you can pay half rent. I'm like, what, for 2 years with no shop? So I just drove down, took everything out of there and said, stick it up your arse. And we opened online. Best thing we ever did, because now Mrs. TravelOn works from home. So it's good. This is a nice little place here to get a beer. Look, $2.50. Cocktail, €6. Look. Good morning. Good morning, my darling. You all right? Yeah, not too bad. You can get like snacks and food there. Look. That's a nice old place. Right, so somebody said TV remote. I know the answer, but I'm not giving it to you. What are you doing today? So you can guess as well, and if I can see it, I'll tell you. But I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll ask 4 people, then we'll give the answer on the 4th, yeah? Oh my God. Hello, boys, how are you? Don't you say hello to me, walk off. Get here, get together. Get together. Get closer to each other, boys. Come on, man hugs. Who are you? Who are you three? Come on.
John, David, Liam.
Nice.
From Belfast.
From Belfast. I just met somebody else from that neck of the woods as well.
We're on the run.
You're on the run. Are you having a good holiday?
Just here.
Is it a lads' holiday or are you with the wives?
No, stress rest. Get away.
A stress. I like that. So you've been on the beers?
Oh no, we don't drink.
Yeah, right. Are you hungover today?
But we're going to Fuerteventura, my daughter's.
Really?
Down there, so.
God, you're heading over there with a hangover? Good luck, it's windy today. You'll be bloody... I tell you what, whatever you've been drinking tonight might come up, all right? Listen, quick question for you before you go, right?
Right.
According to hotels, what is the most dirtiest thing you can ever find in a hotel room? Not the toilet, but anything else that might be the most unhygienic.
A pair of Davies trunks.
A pair of his trunks. I bet they are unhygienic, especially after an all-nighter. What do you reckon?
Fridge. Something wrong with a fridge.
A fridge? That's a good answer. Okay. Well, I'm not going to tell you the answer because I'm doing a little quiz today, but you'll have to watch the video and you're going to be on YouTube anyway. Here, have a couple of stickers. Cheers. Get them on. I'll see you later. Lovely to meet you, boys. See you soon. Claire says door handle. Mark says floater. U-bend? No, it's not the U-bend. Mattress? Could be. Light switch? I bet no one cleans that light switch, do they? That's a good answer, actually. I don't know if it's right or wrong. Well, I do, actually.
Hi.
Good morning. How are you? You're very jolly this morning.
Well, I came to look and see you.
I always come to Puerto del Carmen, and
very nice.
it's a constant hello, because there's loads. Where are you from?
I'm actually originally from Poland, but I live in Dublin.
Wow, fantastic, brilliant. And who are you here on holiday with?
I'm on holidays with my husband, but he refused to run.
Did he refuse? What's his name?
Darren.
Darren, get out of bed. Come and say hello. What's your name?
Agnieszka. Agnieszka.
Agnieszka?
Yes.
I like that name. Right, I'm going to ask you a little question because we're doing a quiz today, right?
Yes.
According to hotel staff and managers and cleaners, what's the most unhygienic thing you can find in a hotel?
That stupid thing they put on the end of the bed sometimes for decoration.
Oh, yeah, but is that not for your feet?
No.
I think it's I know what you mean, the bit at the end of the bed, but I think it's for your feet. But if it is, then that is going to be unhygienic,
that's
isn't
the
it?
first thing coming
And
off
they never wash them, do they? It's not like laundry.
Maybe once in 6 months.
That's a good answer. Well, am I going to tell you the answer or am I not going to tell you the answer? I'm going to tell you the answer. Do you know what it is?
Well, I thought that was it.
TV remote control.
Oh.
That is the most grimiest and horriblest thing that you can find, according to there. So there you go. You all know the bloody answer now.
That's grand.
Get them on your case. Lovely to meet
Lovely,
you.
thank you
Say
very
hello
much.
to Dublin. Say hello to Poland.
Hi,
Have a
Dublin. Hi,
fantastic day. See you later. Bye. Bye. There you go. TV remote control. And yes, you can imagine it's filthy. Imagine it even more filthy back in the day where there wasn't internet and there wasn't mobile phones and you used to go in a hotel room and you could pay for the channels. You know what I mean, gentlemen. Imagine how grimy and dirty they are. So, little tip for you, get in a hotel room. We've had some good answers today. Spray the door handle, spray the light switch, and bloody disinfect that remote control before you turn on Netflix. That's the way forward. Don't you worry, I've got some more quiz questions coming your way this morning. Did anybody get it right? Let me know if you got it right. Give me a thumbs up if you got it right. Make sure to share the live. Make sure to heart the live while you're there. Who got it right? Get the wipes out. My mother always... Do you know what? I always used to slag my mum off because she always used to take... what's it called? What's it called that you put on your hand? The gel. The gel. And she's always, everywhere we went, put this on your hand. Igor got it right, look. Put this on your hands. We're like, oh, for God's sake. But she was completely right because during the old COVID, that gel was everywhere. And I thought it was the only thing that they did during COVID which could have prevented the spread of anything, let alone the fake disease that they made up. But they don't do that anymore. It was in all the supermarkets. I think they should bring back the gels in supermarkets so you can wipe the trolley down, but it just proves that they don't care. It was all a big money grab. They don't care because if it was that important and that was the only thing that worked, and I think they should bring it back, personally. It should be everywhere, toilets, airports, everywhere. You should at least be able to sanitise your hands. I know they sell it in Lidl's and you can get your own, but before, when we were going through that time, it was everywhere, wasn't it? Everywhere you went, every shop had one at the door. I think they should bring that back. You can then choose whether you want to or not. And as you're walking around shopping all day and getting all that shite on your hands, you can just bang a little bit on, can't you, in case you haven't brought it with you. Right, what we've got here, Top Gun, getting ready for brekkie, look. Great breakfast in there, they're getting the tables and chairs out. These lot are off, look, they're going home, or just arriving, one of the two. Oh my God, thought you were... I thought you were going to attack me.
We watch you on TikTok.
Well, you're on TikTok now, get in here, you.
This is my wife,
Get in here, wife.
And this is Martin.
What are you two names?
Martin and Fanula.
Martin and Fanula.
Fanula.
That's a nice name, Fanula. That is a nice name, I like that. Where are you from?
Ireland, south of Ireland.
South of Ireland.
And do you have your son with you sometimes? No.
Sometimes, yeah, I'll go travelling with him sometimes, Jack.
Yeah.
So today we've been asking questions, right? So I asked what was the most dirtiest, horriblest, unhygienic thing in hotel rooms. I've got another question that you are the first people I'm asking today. So, according to hotel cleaners, what is the most common thing that people don't pack and just leave on holiday? As in, I ain't packing that, I'm leaving it. What do you reckon it is?
Probably their old underwear, flip-flops.
Possibly. What do you reckon?
Oh, I don't know. Towels, maybe.
Leave their towels?
Maybe,
Okay.
yeah.
Well, I ain't going to give you the answer. You've got to watch the video later, but
Don't worry, we'll see it.
you'll see if you're correct or not. There you go. Get them on your case. My face on your case.
Lovely job.
Have a lovely holiday. All right.
too.
Lovely to
See
meet
you
you.
then.
See you later. Bye. Bye. Right, so that is the next questions. Everyone's saying sun cream, shampoo, toothbrush, alcohol. They're all good questions and they're all things that you leave. Good morning, mate. How are you? You all right? Fantastic. So this is what me and Mrs. TravelON used to sell. Like you see all these T-shirts and stuff. I love Lanzarote and the funny ones here. Well, we used to do them, but we used to, like if something was trending, like when Gangnam Style came out, we could have that up and sold, and we sold shitloads. We could have that up and sold the next day. When Britain's Got Talent was on and the guy did that song, Where's My Keys, Where's My Phone? We had that up. Hello, good morning, you all right? We had that up straight away and that sold loads as well. Whereas the others, they had to sort of order it, print it and do it in bulk. We would do it as you wanted. You'd come in, can I have a Gangnam Style in a large? Yes, I'll make it for you. Do you want to pay a little bit of extra and get your name on it? That's what she used to do. That's what she still does on her website, www.diversionlanzarote.com, but she doesn't ship worldwide. But I've got a plan for that coming soon. Bloody hell, El Kiosco is busy. Look at that already. Already only no seats left. No, one seat left at the front. Most popular place because it's dirt cheap and you can get a beer for like $1.50. Mira, look. Sells all your beautiful jewellery. Them guys are sat there every day. Good morning, Frankie, how are you? You okay?
Okay.
I need to come in and do a video soon. Look, so this does all the frozen ice cream and frozen yogurt. We are going to go in. And in fact, I think Karen's passing today with some T-shirts for you.
Yeah.
There you go. Talking of T-shirts, I saw them in Mrs. TravelON's work garage. She's just done T-shirts for them. So that's what she does. Local businesses order like work T-shirts and stuff. So if you're wondering what she does other than drive me insane, that's what she does. But like I said, we used to do it out the shop and pay $2.5 grand, $3 grand a month. Ridiculous. Now we do it out of our house. Less people, less customers, but less expense as well. So it's worked out quite well. In fact, the old COVID days did us a massive favour. No, nor me, Nicola, and good morning if I haven't already said good morning. Right, what we got here? Bidet gun. But this does like tapas, but it also does nice cheap drinks. Breakfast $2.90. Look, Irish breakfast $3.95. Dirt cheap for brekkie. Goofy Burger's more sort of like burgers and stuff and chicken rather than brekkie, but they do brekkie. Everyone does brekkie. Oh, sorry, mate. Even the Italians do brekkie, look. Everyone does a brekkie. Why? Well, they're paying thousands for rent. Like thousands. I reckon that would probably be about 6,000 or 7,000 a month, believe it or not. So that gives you an idea if you're thinking of coming out here and opening a business. That's what you're up against. Massive high rents. So they have to have breakfast to keep it open. There's little crepes in here. Good morning, mate. How are you? Nice to meet you. Who are you?
Willie.
Willie, where are you from?
Just outside Edinburgh.
Just outside Edinburgh. Who are you here with?
My wife. She's not watching on.
Is she lazy? Is she in the? Is she?
She wouldn't be caught.
Is she in the room or is she in the sunbed?
She's just sitting outside.
She's just sat outside on the terrace, enjoying life. What's her name?
Sheena.
Sheena. All right. If you don't want to be on camera, Willie will deal with everything.
Yeah.
So you having a good holiday there?
Yeah.
Nice, isn't it? Nice and quiet. Perfect location.
Very quiet.
Yeah. I'm going to ask you a question, right? Because I've been doing a little quiz today. According to cleaners in hotels, what is the one thing that people leave behind? Not forget, just leave behind, because they can't be asked.
The wife always leaves mugs.
I thought you were gonna say you leave the wife behind there. I'll tell you what, she'll be sat on that terrace for a long time, won't she? But so what do you mugs?
Yeah.
But what?
Cups.
But you bring them?
No, she buys them and leaves them.
Really?
Yeah.
So she buys a mug, so she's got a bigger mug for a cup of tea, and then just leaves it.
That's it.
Well, you could just buy like a travel mug, I suppose, and bring it there and then. She's wasting the money. She's wasting money.
Oh, but she's no like me and you.
Well, there you go. There you go. Get up. Stop wasting bloody money, you. Well, I'm going to tell you the answer later. Here, have a couple of stickers. You can give her one as well.
Yeah.
All right.
Thank you.
And I'll tell you what you could buy her for Christmas.
What?
A Mr. TravelON mug.
Good idea.
If you go on to my TikTok or the channels, I've got a little link and you can order one. We don't send it from here, but
Right.
there you go.
Fine.
You can have a little mug. See you later.
Cheers,
She
mate.
better not throw that one away. See you later. So he reckons people leave mugs. Buckets and spades, that's a good one. I always see them on Facebook. Do you know what? I'm terrible because I see on Facebook like people that are stopping in private villas and they'll leave a little thing on Facebook. We're off today, just to let you know, there's 20 buckets and spades, 10 inflatables. That's another one people leave behind. Loads of sun cream. We're at this villa here. We'll leave it on the doorstep. And I messaged Mrs. TravelON, said, go and get that. She's like, why? Just go and get it. It's free. She never does. She never does, but I'm going to start getting it. I think there should be a shop for leftover stuff. Leave your shit with us. We'll resell it and do something with it. There you go. There's a business idea. But like I said, the rents are mega money. Beach towels, Wendy, yeah, that's another one. Books, yeah, well, the hotels usually have a little section for books, don't they? Where you put all your books in one place. And then you go down and have a little look, don't you? I always do that. Do you know what? I think I've only ever read about 3 books in my life. I'm not a book person or a reader. Do you know, Nicola, you asked if we were going to Spoons earlier, didn't you? And I said, I'm not walking that far, maybe I am. Temperature-wise, about 23 degrees. Yeah, what were we talking about before that? So yeah, Mrs. TravelON's as I said, drip feeding me Christmas. Every day is another thing. And the house just looks, do you know what the problem is? At this time of the year, I like to have a good clear out because for me, I'm ready for the new year already. So I'm like sort of tidying everything up, making sure. Mrs. TravelON's the same as well. She's like, I'm sorting all the kids' wardrobes out. But I can't because the house is in disarray because of fucking trees, all sorts of shite everywhere, Santa Claus here, snowman here. It's driving me to insanity. It is driving me mad. And she's drip feeding every day is another bloody decoration up. And I've still got to put the lights above the curtains. Maybe I'll do that this afternoon. I've had enough. I've had enough already. Has anybody else got their Christmas tree up? It's driving me mad, honestly. I've cancelled Christmas this year. I don't know why she's even bothered putting it up. We're not having a Christmas dinner. I've said this. I said I'm going to make picky bits for the week. And we're going to Rancho, Texas, because Jack's working. And we're going to have ribs and chicken and have Christmas with the bloody dolphins. Yesterday, people are getting up. My mate messaged me yesterday, my only friend in the world, and said, I've got to get the bloody Christmas tree out today. She wants to put it up. It's always you women, isn't it? Always you women. Right, we've got Hairy Lemons. It's open now, by the way. I'll show you Hairy Lemons. This is owned by the same people that own Tiny Bar, the little Tiny Bar. And apparently they do karaoke and live music, look. And it's actually open now. Because I kept passing and saying, when's that open? But I've seen loads of people in Hairy Lemons. But it's quiet, isn't it? Not as busy as normal. No Christmas tree up yet. Can you shout out Ronnie and Lauren? Ronnie and Lauren. Hello, good morning. Hope you're having a lovely day. These are all closed down, look. Well, not closed down, closed for this morning. Some businesses have gone on holiday. I've seen on Facebook, we're having a break. It's a bit quiet at the moment. It's not as busy as normal. You can certainly see that. You ever try Pinocchio's restaurant? Yes, love it. Old classic, been there years. Haven't been there for a long, long time though, but they do an amazing pepper sauce. Probably the best pepper sauce I've ever tried. Tree has been up since September. Jesus Christ. You are taking the mick. California bar there, look. Yeah, Yum Yums is nice as well. That's an old classic as well. Now owned by an Irish family. It was originally owned by an American guy called Dave. And then we opened that cafe that I told you about, which does sandwiches. Not because we were copying, but because it was a good idea. We did healthy sort of alternatives. But like I said, worst thing I've ever done. Bloody, this is the place to be, look, for brekkie, look. This is where all the ladies come, look. Brunch, special bowls, hamburgers. And it's sort of like healthy, but not healthy, because they do all the pancakes and stuff. But it's proper popular. Hello. And you've got all the flowers, look. It's a gorgeous place. There's another one up the top of the hill by the Flora Hotel. But oh, look, of course, men can go in there, not ladies only, but it's a ladies thing. Mrs. TravelON loves it. You women are easily pleased, aren't you? Slap a bit of pink paint on and a few flowers and, you know, call egg and chips something posh with a bit of avocado, and you lot are right in, aren't you? Dublin are here. This is an old classic as well. You got Luna upstairs, and this is new that you might not have seen. This used to be bars and restaurants. So again, the people that, or the business owners, there was quite a few Brits in this little square. I think you had Arthur's Bar over there. So they've obviously built businesses, and then all of a sudden the landlord said, listen, I'm building apartments now, bugger off. See, I'm just trying to give you the reality of what it's like living and trying to open a business in the Canary Islands. It ain't easy. It comes with a lot of non-security. In fact, the shop that we had down there, when we signed a contract, we had to sign one every year because they were looking to sell the whole place and build a car park. That was the rumour. They still haven't, but every year it was like, have we still got the shop? Is it worth building the business anymore? Where am I? I'm in Puerto del Carmen, right on the strip. We are going to walk to Spoons. We may as well. Nicola asked me that this morning. Look, you've got a place here called KPC. That looks good, doesn't it? And then Smash Burger place as well. That's new. I've not seen that either. So you've got a downstairs Smash Burger and a KPC there. They're new to me. These are Cherry Moon. That's quite popular. Always see lots of people in there for brekkie. Here on the 23rd of December, can't wait. So you're here for Christmas, Sarah. Christmas in the sun is a bit different to back home. Obviously it's in the sun. But if you need Christmas presents, well, you got the old tat shops here. If you are coming over and you do need Christmas presents as well, and things delivered before Christmas, like I said, Mrs. TravelON does all that. That's what she does. Gifts. www.diversionlanzarote.com. That's her website. You can't order to England, unfortunately, because we'd have to post it and it's ridiculous. But if you're here on the islands and you need stuff, you can do that. You can order flowers. She doesn't do the flowers, but she works with a local florist, so you don't have to worry about the language barrier. You can order balloons, all made up and stuff, so she works with another company that does that. And she does like things like photos on mugs, canvases, all sorts of stuff. Bloody hell, what am I doing? I'm promoting Mrs. TravelON today, aren't I? And she's got a TikTok page called Mrs. TravelON. You can go over and follow that if you want as well. She's driving me insane lately, I tell you. Driving me to insanity. If it ain't Christmas, it's bloody, can you do this? Can you do that? I walked in the house yesterday. I've been out with Alfie. The minute I opened the door, can you blow my tyres up? You're crying out loud. Yes, Mrs. TravelON, okay. Can you do this? Can you do that? The minute I woke up this morning, Alfie can't find his chain. Have you seen it? I'm like, no, I've just woken up, Mrs. TravelON. Put the Christmas tree lights on and shut up, will ya? I've had enough. She's going to kill me this afternoon. She'll kill me. That's why I'm promoting her business. That's why I'm promoting her. This is a nice little cafe there, look. Nice little cafe. What else has she done? If you haven't seen my video on YouTube where I said that I've got a problem with dopamine and snacking, I've got a big problem with snacking, right? So I bought a toolbox and put a lock on it, and I did a full video on it, and I said to Mrs. TravelON, lock the snacks away, right? That's all I ask you to do, because if I can't get to them and I don't know they're there, then I won't eat them. What have I done? What have I done? Well, she's been leaving half-empty packets of crisps in the cupboard, not locked away. I've ate them all. She got a big box of protein chocolate bars. They're not healthy, they're unhealthy. She's now started moving things into the garage. So I see Alfie sneak off into the garage and I'm like, where are you going? Oh, just to see Mum. And then he walks out with a bag of Haribos or some rice crackers with chocolate on or bloody protein bars. So I know exactly where she's. I brought her the box to say, Mrs. TravelON, put everything in here so I can't see it or do it. And look, she's on now, look. I've just jumped on and talking about me. I'm slagging you off, Mrs. TravelON. This is what so I had to leave her a voice message this morning. I said, can you please stop leaving snacks out in the house, right? Because I've eaten them. And I asked you to put them in a lockbox. And she sent me a picture of a packet of crisps and a bag of sweets that I bought last night. Why did I buy them, Mrs. TravelON? Because I'd already had 2 half-packet bags of crisps and 3 protein bars. And I went to pick Alfie up and I thought, do you know what? I've screwed up so badly today. I may as well have another packet of crisps and a bloody bag of sweets. So it's like heroin. If you're going to tempt me with little bits of heroin, I'm then going to go and see my dealer and buy a whole bag, aren't I? Bloody hell. One thing I ask. Give me one sec. Music Hall Tavern's up here. This is a big comedy drag show. Little Elm, McCarthy's Fish and Chips here, Owl and Pussycat, Sports Bar, The Hot Spot, and this geezer here is here as well. Good morning. How are you? You all right?
My mum's probably watching this.
What's your mum's name?
Michelle.
Michelle, are you watching? Michelle, if you're watching, drop us a message,
I
Michelle.
always see you. You called Dave, aren't you?
Well, yeah. I'm called whatever you want to call me. What's your name?
Jamie.
Jane, where are you stopping?
I'm keeping looking after my friend's house for a month. Paul and
Nice.
Andrew,
Nice.
live here, they
Oh, I
live-
don't know anybody, mate.
No, they're living in Thailand.
Oh,
at
it's,
the moment.
bloody hell, they sound like they're having fun.
Yeah, the back next.
What a life. So you're looking after their house?
Yeah.
We'll have some
Well,
wild
looking after
parties.
the cats.
Give us the address, we'll send round some people. We can have a wild party with you and the cats. But you're having a good time?
Yeah, love
Right, I'm going to ask you a question today because I'm asking a little quiz question. According to cleaners in hotels, what is the one thing that people don't pack and just leave? What do you reckon? Deodorant, yeah?
Shower gel.
Toiletries then.
Toiletries,
We'll
yeah.
call them toiletries. Right, okay. Well, I'm not going to take the answer, but, Michelle might be watching, so she might be able to message out, or it'll be on YouTube later on. Here, have a couple of stickers. Give one to Mum as well, all right?
Thank you.
She hasn't commented yet, but she might be watching.
I'll tell her I've been on.
Well, it's on YouTube later.
Yeah.
All right, buddy. See you later. Have a good one. He's literally in the fridge every 2 minutes. Yeah, I open the fridge and I look. But if there's nothing there, I walk away. But when there is stuff there, I'll eat it. Good morning.
All right.
I'm all right.
Nice
How
to
are
meet
you? Good morning, boys. How are you? You on a lad's holiday as well?
Yes, it's my 50th birthday.
Is it your 50th?
Yeah, well, it was last week, so we came here last week,
Happy birthday.
and then we come back here with the
Well,
lads.
I don't think Mrs. TravelON had let me go on a lad's holiday.
Well, it's about time.
But then, well, the thing is, I don't think I'd let her go on a girl's holiday, so I think it's win-win with her. You know what I mean?
We've been on enough holidays
Yeah,
around the world.
all right. Yeah, I know, but that's why I take him, so I behave myself. Get together, you two. I couldn't go on a lad's holiday. I'd get in trouble, mate. I'd get in trouble. So you having a good time?
Yeah.
Thank you, mate.
that was
Thank you.
How was
fantastic.
your birthday? How was your birthday?
Birthday was absolutely perfect.
Yeah.
We stayed at the Grand Hotel, Arrecife.
Oh, bloody hell, that's posh.
Yeah, we've got a nice bottle of champagne.
Oh,
on
happy
my birthday day,
days,
so it's
happy days. Well, listen, I'm asking questions today about hotels, like the 5-star hotel.
Yeah.
This probably don't happen in 5-star hotels, but it might do. According to cleaners in hotels, what is the one thing that tourists just leave behind? Like, don't pack, they just leave it.
Personally, I don't leave anything, but my wife does. She leaves like sandals.
Sandals, yeah,
or
flip-flops.
Anything, flip-flops, anything that should...
Toiletries.
They like wasting money, these ladies, don't they? They
buy it
literally...
and then they're leaving it.
They buy it and leave it. Do you know what? We don't leave things. When I tell, in fact, I'm going to tell you the answer, right?
Yeah.
And it's a man thing, right? Because women will buy things, like there's a lady down there that bought mugs and left them. Your wife leaves sandals, so she's paid for them and leave them. Do you know what men leave?
What?
Underwear.
Really?
Yeah, why? Because, I don't know about you, I will wear a pair of underwear until it's threadbare, and then I'll pack them for the holiday and say, well, I'll get the last week out of them, and then I'll throw them in the bin. There you go, underwear. It's a man thing.
I'll never leave it. I'll just put it back in the suitcase, bin it at home.
Oh no, I'll bin it in the hotel, mate. Poor cleaners. Imagine them picking up all them skiddy underwear from us men that are left.
They do a good job, don't
they? They do. Yeah, have a couple of stickers, boys. Give one to your other halves as well. Look, get them on it. You'll be on YouTube later on, okay?
Thank you very much.
Have a lovely day, all right? Enjoy.
Cheers,
and happy birthday, all right? See you soon. Bye, mate. Bye. There you go. Men's underwear, and it is true. I have got underwear that is just comfortable and threadbare. And what I'll do is I'll pack the shite underwear if I'm going away, because I'll think, well, I'll just dump that and then I'll buy some more. So I'll replenish. This was when I did yearly holidays, of course. Now I'm sort of around and about quite a lot. But you replenish, don't you, boys? Any other men on here that do the same? Wet swimming shorts, well, I take them with me, Chris, because they're expensive and I always run out. Up here, look, you've got Bar 67 and got Wayne's Steakhouse. That's meant to be a really good steak up there. Hello, good morning, how are you?
Well,
you having a lovely walk? Where are you off to?
Going out to look for breakfast.
Oh, there's bloody plenty of places to have. Are you having an English breakfast or an Irish breakfast? Or something posh?
I think a breakfast is a breakfast, isn't it?
Well, if you take your lovely lady to a place called Calima Cafe, that's where all the ladies like, because you get things like poached eggs and avocado on toast and everything.
Calima.
A Calima Cafe, it's literally just there. And she's wearing pink and it's all pink in there. He's taking you to Calima Cafe for a nice posh breakfast. All right, I've just sorted your Sunday out. Have a couple of stickers on, mate.
Okay.
Lovely to meet you guys. Have a lovely day, all right? Yes, you got Wayne's Steakhouse up there. It's meant to be really, really nice. You got Bar 67 there as well. And apparently, Chef Wayne is opening an Italian restaurant as well. So I've seen on the old Facebook. Don't know where it's going to be, though. Husbands, I would leave mine in the hotel. What does that mean? Does that mean your husband just said he'd leave his in the hotel? Any other men leaving dirty underwear in hotel rooms? I do it, I've got to admit. I do it. I will wear a pair of pants until they are threadbare. Because they're comfy, aren't they? They're just comfy. Right, Spoons. Nicola, what did you want me to come to Spoons for? And don't say it's because where you're stopping next year. Spoons and the White Lion up there. Again, I'm not going to go up to these places, not because I don't want to see people, but every time I go in a bar, I get a restriction if I show like a beer tap. But you've got Spoons here that's like, well, it's like a Weatherspoons, I suppose. But they do like nice food, pasta, breakfast menu, look. Belly Buster, $7.50. Sally Jones is up there. And then you've got the White Lion as well, which is also a nice place. And they do loads of food up there. They actually do a spice bag there. I'm not sure anywhere else that does a spice bag, but they've got offers on, look. Chili con carne, Friday fish and chips, and curry night on Saturday. There you go. So there's quite good places up there, quite cheap. But if you're stopping that end of town, well, you have to walk, don't you? And you've got a brand new Spa supermarket here. And a lot of the supermarkets have now sort of opened little cafes here where the cyclists come for an ice cream. Happy days. Good morning, how are you?
We are talking to you up there.
Oh, I've already said hello. She's like, I've got you on twice now. Get in there, you. Stop saying hello and then hiding from the camera. Enjoy. Loitering outside Spa like a couple of teenagers. I used to do that, loiter outside supermarkets. Supermarkets or chip shops down the park in Fairfax, Westheath, if you ever known that place. That was where we used to knock about. Always a good place, wasn't it, when you were a kid? Knock about outside the local supermarket or the chippy. Just sit on the bench, or the off licence. I was the only one back in the day that could buy booze, not because I looked older than everybody else, but because I was clever and good on computers. And I lived by the Rover factory, for those of you that are old and remember the Rover cars and the Rover factory. And but this is back in the day with an Amstrad or a Spectrum 64K or a typewriter. I made a fake ID saying I was staff at the Rover factory. I found somebody's card and my name was Kevin Rooney. And I was the only one that could get booze. And I used to go into the local off licence. There was one Indian run off licence, and he didn't give a crap really. I think he knew. I'd get everybody's ordering. I was an entrepreneur from an early age, so I would get everybody's ordering down the park. I'd be like, right, what does everybody want? 6 bottles of Diamond White, 24 case of Carling. Honestly, I'd go in and walk out with carrier bags full and then we'd go and hit the youth nightclub down at the YMCA in Northfield and go for a walk. But I would make money, so I'd get all my booze for free because I'd add like 50p onto everybody's order for my time and effort, of course. And Kevin Rooney, well, he had a wife and kids to support according to his ID. So I would like make some money. And I'd come back with more money than I had. I was always a bit entrepreneurial, me. But I remember once, oh my God, I bought a load of alcohol for someone. And, well, not for someone, for all of us. And one of the girls, like, you know what girls are like, they can't handle it, can they? She must have necked a couple too many Diamond Whites and was just paralytic. And the parents come down to pick her up. The sister was going mad. Thank God social media wasn't available then, because I'd have been all over social media. Dave has bought alcohol for underage people. I was underage myself, but the parents went mad. They were hunting me down. The father was hunting me down. I had to hide for a bit. But I was like, well, looking back on it, I was the same age as her. I was 15, 16. Do you know what I mean? I'd understand if it was me now and I was buying an underage girl booze. Yeah, you'd come and kill me, wouldn't you? But I was the same age. But I got the blame for it. Kevin Rooney. Okay, he was going around town. Who's Kevin Rooney? No one knew who he was. Didn't exist. Made it up. Back in the good old days, Danny. Good old days then, weren't they? Good morning, mate. How are you? You scared the hell out of me there, sneaking up.
Can I say hello to my daughter?
Do it.
Alison and Claire. They're in Australia. They're in Bali. They're in Bali at the moment.
Really?
Yeah,
I bet they're not watching at the moment, are they?
No, I don't think.
Well, look,
they are 7 hours. Only 7 hours.
But I'm recording it for YouTube so that you can tell them they'll be on YouTube later on.
Brilliant.
You having a good holiday?
Brilliant.
Are they enjoying themselves on holiday?
They are.
Are they having a little sort of adventure? Are they travelling?
She got a camper. Done 6 weeks along the coast.
No way.
Brilliant.
Who? Your daughter?
My daughter and her partner Claire. Yeah, both.
Wow,
yeah.
Fantastic.
So,
what a way to live.
Nice, isn't it?
I think I'd do that back in the day. Here, have a couple of them.
You're very good.
Lovely to meet you.
Saw you guys. Bet you last.
See you later. You'll be tell her to watch the YouTube later, and she'll see you saying hello. All right. See you, buddy. Bye. Yum Yum's here, getting ready for the day. Yeah, they were good old days, weren't they? But yeah, like I said, back in the day when there was no internet and Facebook and TikTok and that. You know, imagine it now. Even if I was 16, it'd be all over the parents' group, wouldn't it? Do you know your son is buying underage drink? Oh, yeah, he's underage as well. Here's the tiny bar. So this is owned by the same people that have now opened the Hairy Lemon. Look, you can see yellow thing. Everyone worked at the Rover back in the day. Kevin Rooney was the boss. Kevin Rooney was, I think he owned the Rover factory. The amount of booze he used to buy on a Friday and Saturday from the offie. Good morning, guys. How are you? Good morning. Yum Yum's getting ready for the day. Look, oh my God, look at the size of them Scotch eggs. Shit, they're as big as my head, they are. So these do all your Scotch eggs. Oh my God, your pork pies, look. Your sandwich. What the hell? What is that?
Lemon doesn't take.
Oh my God, lemon. See? I've been talking this morning, right, and you two can tell the honest truth as well, because me and the wife obviously have owned businesses and cafes and stuff. Look at that. Let me just ask you a question before you show me that. It's great owning a business here in Lanzarote, but it's bloody hard work, isn't it? And do you find that people move over, or no, they come on holiday and they see you two here and they think, what a fantastic life, I'm going to come over and open a business. You are here all the time.
All the time.
So this is you 24/7 every day.
Yeah.
So it's,
even on our day off, you're still doing things.
Of course, because you're thinking about it, or you've got the staff mithering you. So it's not all sun, sea and sangria, is it, when you live here?
No, it isn't. But
you
do love it.
But you love it. There you go.
That's why.
That's why. There you go. But at least we get people message me and think that they're going to be living the dream. But what I try and explain to them is,
it's hard work.
It's bloody hard work.
Yes, it is.
But if you're happy to do the work and live in the sun,
like yourself.
Yeah. I mean, I never. Me and Mrs. TravelON never stop.
Yeah.
And what was that? What was that you just showed me?
Pie.
Oh my God.
And that's an apple pie.
Apple pie. Look, she's rocking and rolling. She's getting more out here. Oh my God. I tell you what I'm going to have to do at some point when I've got time.
They're all going to come at the same time.
Look at that quiche.
I can do takeaway coffee for $8.
I'll tell you what. Is this your husband?
That's totally.
Do you want to swap? Because my wife can't cook a bloody sausage. She can't. I'll tell you what. We should do that thing where you throw your car keys in. I'll take her home. You can have Mrs. TravelOn, and she can cook for me.
And they're going to start spinning the bottle.
Listen, enjoy. I'm going to have to come past and one day when I've got time, and I'll come and
say just one thing.
Yes, of course.
On it. We are very small.
Yeah.
And it is advisable to book.
Can they book? They can book a table.
Pretentious or whatever, but it's not. But you need to book.
So you can book a table.
Yes, you can.
Bloody hell! There you
Yeah,
go.
book away.
This is like tiny corner here, isn't it? You and tiny bar.
Yeah.
There you go. Lovely. I'll see you soon. All right. See you later. Bye. There you go. Lovely people in Yum Yums. Lovely people. So that's sort of what me and Mrs. TravelOn opened years ago. It was called the Lunchbox. I mean, like I said, this is the thing as well. People come to this island and think they're going to be experts at everything. And me and Mrs. TravelOn had never run a cafe in the world, ever. Like I said, Mrs. TravelOn is like my mother. They say you marry your mother. My mother can't cook for shite, and neither can Mrs. TravelOn. And I opened a cafe, and Mrs. TravelOn was doing it. So this is what happens. People come here and reinvent themselves, or they think they can do it. They think they can open a bar or a restaurant with no experience. They think they can come over and start selling tours, trips and excursions when they haven't got a clue what they're doing. And they just seem to come over here and think all of a sudden, you know, they can fly to the moon. This is what happens in Lanzarote. There's loads of people that do it. They soon learn and they soon bugger off. Anyway, Beer Garden. This is a new place. They're just getting ready for the day. Look. Morning, mate. How are you? And they've got all the grassy area here. And through here, look, you've got all your heated stuff. So all the garden heaters, look. And beautiful places all lit up at night. And then overlooking here, look. What a place. Look at that. You can't beat that, can you? Look at that for a view. So you can come here, grab a nice drink. Again, this is quite a new place as well. Favourite place to be a garden. It's new, really new. But I like all these. Plastic flowers and with the lights in there as well. I love the design of these things. Look, little LED strips and stuff like that. That's where I stay. Oh, is this near where you are? Have a good day, mate. Enjoy. He's getting ready for the day, look. Someone's in Tiaz right now. Tiaz is a nice little place. I call that Little Britain. It's where a lot of Brits live. Up in Tiaz. We lived up in Tiaz for a while. Great spot there. Yeah, Roy, it's lovely there, isn't it? The beer garden. I've heard that this place is, at some point, going to be done up. Like I've always passed here, don't I? And I always say, it needs to be bloody done up. I always tell you the truth, and I always say it's got to be a political thing. I think it's down to Westway because they've been here since bloody probably before the war. But they're a fantastic Mexican restaurant. I've heard nothing but fantastic things about this place. But again, it's like I've been saying throughout this. If you open a business, like they've been there for years, and now the owner of this whole complex, he's not doing anything with it because obviously he wants to do something else with it. So it's like, well, you're going to have to leave. And you're like, well, I've got a contract for 10 years. I ain't going nowhere. So it's a difficult one. Unless you can buy the whole building, you are sort of tied to landlords and very high rents. So I'm just being honest with you. If you're thinking of coming over anywhere abroad and opening a business, the landlords are the one that make the money. You're the one that's essentially working for the landlord, because the rents on these places are phenomenal. And if they don't rent it to you, they'll rent it to the tat shops because they will pay whatever. Because good morning.
Good morning.
How are you?
Fine.
You look happy today.
Yes.
Are you? Do you live here or you're on holiday?
No, I am live here.
You live here. Where do you work?
Working for my shop.
Ah, is that your place? So you're just opening up. So this is where you get all your cigarettes, alcohol, and exchange, and he'll sort you out. And they do good exchange rate in there actually, probably better than the banks. So what we were saying, yeah. So the rents, like I said, the tat shops will take the rents. I'm not going to go into the truth behind tat shops because I think I've mentioned it before. All that I will say is they're pretty much like laundrettes, but don't wash clothes. So they'll happily pay 10 grand a month for a locale, for a little shop. And there you go. God, it's like truth travel today, isn't it? It's all coming out. It's all coming out. It's part of my little campaign Truth Travel, telling you the truth about travel, about holidays. Good morning, you all right?
How are you?
I'm all right, you? Staying to the left in August. Are you, Nicola? It looks posh here. You'll have a fantastic time in here. Perfect. If you do come over, bring some bolt cutters, look. I'm still on my mission to get rid of these bloody love locks. Shane and Sam, look. You recently put that up on the 22nd. It's bloody got to come down. 3 of them. Look. I cannot stand them. And this is the tat shops. The tat shops have bought these over in droves because they know they're making money on them. $6.99 each. Look at this. Some anchor with a W at the front has put that. Blake, Donna, you should be ashamed of yourself, and whoever you are, you also should be ashamed. You look at that. Absolutely ridiculous, but no one seems to be doing anything about it. So the tat shops have bought massive container loads of these plastic love locks, and they're all in every single tat shop. So I understand tourists not really looking at it that way, because if they're being sold everywhere as the idea, you're going to buy one and stick it up because you think, well, I may as well. They sell them with a Sharpie pen, and that is where the problem has started. There was never a problem with love locks before they bought these plastic love locks over, but no one seems to want to do anything about it. Government don't seem to give a shiny shite. They're too busy sticking solar panels up and making you drink out of plastic paper straws and stuff like that, but they're not tackling the real issues which are right in front of people's faces, and that's where I'm coming in. Don't know what I'm going to do yet, but I've been banging on about it long enough that hopefully somebody listens. So here I'm not by Cinco Plazas, but I might be passing soon. Well, I'll be passing just down the bottom of it. I'm in Puerto del Carmen Strip. We are walking now on the other side of the road. I'm going to see Mrs. TravelON now, look. Here she is with her Christmas hat on. Told you, bloody Christmas mad she is. Christmas mad. There she is. Good morning, Mrs. TravelON. How are you? Looking fantastic. You're looking festive. And you can get all your gifts. So this essentially here is a tat shop that just sells a load of tat, but at least it looks nice. Do you know what I mean? At least it's displayed nice. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful shop, fully air conditioned. It's all white. Oh my God, look at these Christmas slippers and a tenner as well. Dirt cheap as well. All your socks, your Christmas socks. Have a good day. See you later.
Bye bye.
Look after Mrs. TravelON. Look, she's there. So that's a great place. And then this essentially is a tat shop. Everything just chucked out on the front. There's loads of these opening as well, but at least they look nice. Mobile phone case shops. That seems a bit dodgy to me as well. The bloody hell's buying mobile phone cases in the droves enough to open a shop. This is another fantastic one, which is not a tat shop. Look, La Playa. They're doing everything right. Look, same sort of stuff that they sell, but nicely presented, really nice and cheap. Look, little dancing hat. Look, let me press this. Oh, no batteries. Oh, there is. Bloody hell. That looks like Mr. TravelON in the morning, that. Jesus Christ, what the hell is that? Dear God. Dear God, a bit of blue for the dads there on Christmas. I'm going to get that, the Grinch hat. Looked a bit dodged, that, didn't it? I think it's had a blue pill, SJ, by the looks of it. It's had a whole packet. So you've got La Playa, you've got Mrs. TravelON's shop, which is, what was that called, Mrs. TravelON's shop? Alley Hop. And them to me are the places that look nice, you know, they keep with the aesthetics of the island look. Beautiful bars, nice plush shops. Don't have to be expensive shops, but nice plush shops. But then you've got all the tat shops that are whacked up, that are just whacking everything out on the street. It looks messy. You know what I mean? I might be wrong, I might be right. I think I'm right. Las Velasquez here, look. One day I'm going to get in here. One day I'm going to get in here. This is a 2-star property and it's expensive, and I think it puts a lot of people off because they see 2 stars and they say, I'm not booking that for 2 stars. It's immaculate. The rooms are amazing, literally right on the seafront. You open your door and you're on the seafront. The reason it's 2 stars is because it doesn't have facilities. It doesn't have a pool bar, doesn't have a restaurant. And that's how they do star ratings in hotels. So don't look at hotels and think this is only a 2-star. Look at the facilities. If it's a 2-star and it's got loads of facilities, it's probably crap. But if it's a 2-star and it's not got loads of facilities like a pool bar and stuff, it's probably fantastic. And like hotels can become 5 stars just by having a conference room for business. Doesn't mean they're going to be a posh hotel, doesn't mean they're going to be, you know, immaculate new modern buildings and modern rooms. It just means they've got the facilities, they've got a conference room, they've got a theatre, they've got this. That's how they do it. Is this where you're stopping, Nicola? At Las Velasquez, have you booked this? Well, I shall hold off doing the video then, I can't wait. Is that where you're going? Bloody hell. Nicola's splashing out. I shall definitely do a full tour of that place when Nicola comes over. Bloody hell. We've had a long walk today, haven't we? Have we got any more quiz questions? We've had 2. We'll save them. We're not going to do too many today, because if I do too many, I'll run out of things, won't I? So we'll do a quiz question. Most lives. Good morning, how are you? You all right?
Well,
Oh, you have to shout at me. You have to shout at me to get my attention. Who are you?
I'm very well, thank you. How are you?
What's your name?
Angie.
Angie, where are you from?
Edinburgh.
Edinburgh. You having a nice holiday?
Yes.
Where are you stopping?
Up there somewhere.
Yeah, just up, you don't care, do you? Just up there somewhere.
As long as the sun's
As long as you can find it.
Exactly.
After a few beers, you're rocking and rolling, aren't
Exactly.
you? And the sun's nice.
Exactly.
We've got a little Calima today.
Yeah, we noticed
It's like the
that this
sand in the sky, but it's still, it means it'll be hot anyway.
Oh, exactly.
Well, listen, have a couple of stickers for saying hello. My face on your case. Enjoy the rest of your holiday,
I
all
will
right?
stick that on my case.
Get on there.
Much.
See you later. Lovely to meet you. Bye. Right, Top Gun's getting a little bit busy now. Look, there's the old. This is what I mean about the tat shops. Look, they're just whacking it, whacking everything out. No care in the world. Not a care in the world. My birthday on Tuesday. Gluten-free Jilly. Happy birthday. I hope you have a gluten-free cake for your birthday. I'm sorry I missed you last time you were over, but you need to come and find me. I have no gluten, Jilly. You don't have to avoid me. I'm gluten-free, me. Always, always. Lovely bit. So there's the Las Velasquez look. Literally, that when you come out your room, that's what you're faced with. You are literally on the beach. It's gorgeous. 250k likes. That's bloody good, isn't it? There you go. Happy days. See you later, guys. See you later. See you later. Have a lovely day. Bye. There you go, look. What else have we got? What else? Yeah, so I am actually going Christmas shopping after this. Only because I just want it done and dusted, because everyone's driving me mad. And I usually deal with the big presents, and it's Black Friday, isn't it? So, talking of Black Friday, so most of the designer shops have got discounts on at the moment. Down in Playa Blanca, La Salle, the Boss, the Ralph Lauren shop, they've got discounts on. It's around 20-30%. Fun Grube has got loads of discounts on. Glasses, aftershaves, perfumes and that. So you can save yourself a little bit of money. Jack has got his Christmas do coming up. And thankfully he's got his own money now because he's got a job. So he's got his work Christmas do. And he went out and bought this like blazer and he got back. And again, I always tell the truth. He's like, do you like it? I said, no, it looks awful and it's too small. Like the sleeves are not there. So we got it from Zara. I said, come on, let's take it back. Get your money back, because it was like 89 quid. I said, let's get your money back and let's go and have a look around. So we went down to La Salle to the Boss shop and he found the perfect outfit. So he's super happy and he bought himself a nice pair of Boss jeans and a nice Boss shirt. So he's bossed up. And then I bought him a Boss watch for his birthday, which is on the 18th of December. And he's had it now. Because his work party's on the 14th. So I said, look, do you want a watch? He said, oh, I'd like a watch for my birthday. We went and had a look at like really expensive ones because it's his 18th. I thought, well, I said to him, I said, look, I can get you like a really, not really, let's say like $1,000 because it's your 18th. I am the tightest man on the internet, but you pay $1,000 for a watch, it's going to be worth $1,000. It's like an investment, isn't it? And we went and tried on a few tags at Santos and I said to him, look, we can do this and that's your watch. I said, but remember, you're going to be wearing that out. I said, are you going to be paranoid about losing that? And he said, if I lost it, I'd be heartbroken. I said, exactly. And you're at an age, you're not an old fart like me. You're at an age where when you go out partying. So we opted on like a Hugo Boss watch. And he's had a nice Hugo Boss watch. He's already had it. So he's had his birthday present already. And they're getting older now. I bought it and I said, well, this is for your birthday. And then he's like, okay, but my party's on the 14th. I said, you know what, you may as well have it now. But I always do this, and then I give the present and say, you may as well have it now then, and then I'll feel guilty for not giving him something to open on the day, which he will. He'll have little stocking fillers. But I bet I'll buy something else. I might be a tight git, but I'm a soft touch when it comes to the boys, unfortunately. A soft touch. And Mrs. TravelON, she always gets a good Christmas present off me. I'm Christmas present king, me. It's a shame other people don't replicate that, because everyone else seems to be shite at picking Christmas presents for me. No one gets me anything I want. Here we go, look, some more love locks. Mrs. TravelON, you may as well just buy me a love lock for Christmas. May as well. What's the temperature like today? Got to be around 23, 24 degrees. Look, that harder rock's looking lovely, isn't it? It's been really well designed. And this whole place now is looking really cool at the front. So this is Centro Atlantico. At the back is more the party place for the kids. And it's got a bit of a bad reputation, Centro. Give me one sec. It's got a bit of a bad reputation because it is the party place, but it's a really nice place for families at the front. And then as you get further back, that's where the kids hang out. So it's safe, but stay here unless you want to go partying. Good morning.
Good morning, Dave.
How are you? Nice to meet you. You all right?
Yeah, good, mate. Yeah.
Looking buff for you, you tell you.
Just arrived last night.
Just arrived last night, yeah?
I ain't got TikTok. I watch you on YouTube all the time.
Really?
In the gym when I'm on my treadmill.
Do you? Well, I answer all my questions on an exercise bike, all my messages. I sit on a bloody exercise bike.
So what you do on a Sunday, I watch on a Monday night in the gym.
Oh, happy days. Happy days. Hello, nice to meet you. Get together in here, look. So where are you from?
From York.
From York, and where are you stopping on holiday?
Just over there, that apartment just up there.
Literally there?
Yeah, above where it says green there.
Bloody hell, happy days. You've got a great view there as well.
Best apartment we've had.
Oh, brilliant, fantastic.
Ryanair, $16.99 each way.
Brilliant, isn't it? $16.99. Well, I just met two lads that literally flew over for the day, been out on the bender all night, and they fly back at 3 o'clock. Because for $16.99, you can't even get a train for that, can you, back home? $16.99. I love a bit of Ryanair. Was the flight all right?
Perfect.
Did you blag any bags on, or did you do it?
No, we paid the extra for the...
For the bags?
Yeah. Straight above us, so, you know, straight off.
Straight off, straight above, yeah.
In fact, we got here the quickest from getting off the plane to getting here.
What about the passport control? Did you have to do all the fingerprints?
No.
So they've turned them off now then?
They've turned them off, yeah.
Because they don't bloody work, that's why. Here, have a couple of them.
Here we go.
Get them on your case. Lovely to meet you. Enjoy the gym. I'm back at you've just reminded me about the gym, actually. I've got to talk about that. See you later. There you go. So, talking about health, fitness. Mrs. TravelON has been told to lock my snacks away. And we've met a guy called Lee, okay? I'm going to put his website up and I'm going to do some videos with him as well. So Lee's sort of moving over here and he's a personal trainer from the UK. Used to be like a bodybuilder. You can tell, he's got the muscles, you know what I mean? Older guy, 50 years old, but knows his stuff. And this weekend, well, Friday and Saturday, he trained me and Jack, on some different exercises, showed Jack exactly what to eat, because Jack wants to get like a little bit buff. I just want to get my man boobs and my belly gone, but also have a little bit of money. Good morning, how are you? How are you, my man? You all right? Nice to meet you. Where are you off to?
We're just doing a walk along.
Get together in there. You're having a little morning walk.
Your morning walk.
Happy
Had
days.
a nice swim when we get back.
Where are you from? A swim?
Yeah.
In the pool or the sea?
Yes. Oh, the pool.
Is it heated? Is it heated?
No.
Oh my God.
I come from Devon.
You're brave, you, ain't you?
Enjoy Italy?
I did enjoy Italy, yeah, I enjoyed did I enjoy it? Yeah, I enjoyed Italy. I didn't like Lake Como, but I love Switzerland and I love Portugal. I did all sorts, didn't I?
Brilliant.
Thank you for watching. Here, have a couple of stickers.
Thank you very much.
Get them on your cases. Enjoy that cold swim later. That's all right. Yeah, so we met Lee. Lee trained Jack over the weekend, taught him some like different exercises, and he sent me, oh God, a massive training program. So that is what I'm doing. So Lee's gone away. He's back in England tomorrow. He's back end of the week. I'm going to do a video. And don't worry, I'm not going to do this, follow my health and fitness journey. I ain't going to do that bollocks. I'm going to take a picture of me gut now and me man breasts. And then we're going to see how we go. I'm going to try and stick to this plan. He's told me what exercises to do. And I'll tell you what, the problem with me is I go to the gym 5 days a week. Probably more. I even do boxing on a Saturday, boxing on a Tuesday, boxing on a Thursday, and I'm still a fat git. Why? Because I eat the wrong things. And from what he's told me, is I go down the gym and do exactly the same thing. And he said, your body just knows that you're going to do 3 sets of 10. So you're never going to develop because your body just knows 3 sets of 10 and go home. So he showed us a different way of doing it where you literally exhaust yourself. So that's my new plan. Plenty of walking, plenty of cardio, and we're going to do what's called meal prepping. I don't know if I can be asked to do that, but I'm going to try, and I will keep you posted on that. And Lee's coming back next week. We're going to do a video in the gym, and well, you can see me die. And let's see if it works. Let's see if it works, because he's doing online training as well. So if it works, I'll pass the knowledge on to you. He can pass the knowledge on to me, and I can pass his knowledge on to you as well, and tell you how you can do it. And Mrs. TravelOn's doing really well at the gym as well. She's on a health kick. She's doing better than me because she just keeps leaving the snacks for me to eat. So she's not eating snacks. Why? Because she's not locking them away, and I'm fucking eating them. So we need a plan of action here, because I have ate shite again. Me and your mum have not received our Grinch email for Christmas. I think you have, Mrs. TravelOn. I sent your Grinch email. I always send an email to my mum and Mrs. TravelOn, a very rude and abrupt email usually, saying this is what I want for Christmas. Do not under any circumstances buy X, Y and Z. I think I sent it in October. I'll give you plenty of warning, Mrs. TravelOn. Plenty of warning. There's the old Fun Groovy over there. Should we let's have a little look in Fun Groovy actually, because we've got loads of sales on. I was in here yesterday. I bet I'll get done for brand promotion. The Yellow Elephant, look, so loads of sales on Black Friday. There's 20% off all glasses. So I came and had a look at all the glasses. Look, 20% off your sunglasses. You save yourself a fortune. Some of these are like 120 quid, aren't they? So you're saving sort of 24 quid on them. All your shoes are on sale as well. There's loads on sale. So it's already cheap. And you can get yourself some bargains here. But I think the glasses are probably the best Black Friday deal at the moment, if you fancy a new pair of Ray-Bans, and they're genuine in there as well. It's not like the market store where they sell Ray-Bans. That one's definitely a genuine place. Oh. Where are you, RN, right now? I'm outside L'Italiano in Puerto del Carmen. You can see where I am. It says in the title, Puerto del Carmen Strip. Black Buffalo there, look. It does all sorts of different food, and also, of course, it does all sorts of different food. What do they do in Black Buffalo, actually? I think it's more like a grill. Salads, grill, pasta, pizza, burger, hamburgers. Bit of everything in there. And next to the Italian. Good morning, how are you? You all right?
Good, yeah.
So you having a little morning walk?
Yeah.
I've nearly finished my morning walk. I'm bloody worn out.
We're packing to go home.
Oh, you're going home?
Tonight, yeah.
Really?
Short break.
Oh my God, have you been watching earlier?
Not today.
Okay. Well, I'm going to ask you a question, because I've been asking questions today. So you're going home today?
Yeah.
So you're all packed?
Yeah.
Right. According to cleaners in hotels, what is the one thing that tourists leave behind and don't pack?
Probably toiletries.
Toiletries and all my loose change.
Yeah. Oh, have you left all that, have you?
Yeah.
Yeah? Oh, yes, that's another one, isn't it?
Yeah.
Leave all your loose change for the cleaners, and all your toiletries, the sun creams and that.
And then any kind of sweets and things like that we just put in the bowl. So anything that we order.
Well, you're going to have to watch YouTube later, because you're going to be on it, and then you'll know the answer. I'm not going to tell you what it is, but it's not that. You'll be surprised. Have a couple of these, all right?
And just to say, when we come through earlier in the week,
Oh, yes.
we were in the hotel within 40 minutes.
But did you have to do all the fingerprints?
All the fingerprints.
Oh, you-
Retina scan, not the fingerprints. Retina scan.
Bloody
passport
retina scan. What world are we living in?
But the airport staff, kudos to them. Really organised.
Yeah.
Really helpful.
Oh, happy days.
So fingers crossed it's the same.
I think you were lucky. Yeah, you will. See you later. Lovely to meet you. So there you go. They got through nice and quickly as well. Karen said shampoo. No, Karen, we've already given the answer. You have to catch up on YouTube for that. My throat's going a little bit now. I'm just thinking where I'm going to go now. I might walk down to Moss Fashion and say goodbye to you. I parked just up here. So I might just continue for a little bit more. We've got a little bit of battery left. I might walk to Moss Fashion down here because, well, again, Christmas shopping. Mind you, will it be open 10:20? Might be, might not. Anyway, we'll walk anyway. Will we? Oh, it's a bit of a bloody, that's a long walk actually. It looks like it's not. Let's just, well, we'll go. We'll go, let's have a look. We're in Barcelo Active Resort in February. Fantastic. Oh, it's fab. Fantastic, Sharon. Yes, a nice hotel, that, the Barcelo Active, isn't it? All the Barcelos are nice. All the Barcelos are nice. Now, this place is always busy. So I call this sort of British corner or British area. And then a little bit further on, you go to the Irish area. This always rammed for brekkie, look. Always rammed at the sea view for brekkie. It must be bloody good, doesn't it? I don't know if it's cheap or not, but it's always busy. Maratonis, they do an amazing steak here. Again, nice and cheap. Nice and cheap there at Maratonis. And you've got the tavern as well. They do like quiz nights and bingo and all that sort of stuff. And the Buccaneer, another sort of British place, does all sorts of stuff in there. Fish and chips, big baguettes, breakfast. You've got loads of Indian restaurants down here. You've got a bowling alley. And you've got shenanigans as well. So this is like big places, look. Big places. And then you've got the tat shops. So this is my example of the tat shops, look. It just ruins it just ruins, look, you've got a lovely view there. The bars are nice and clean, tables and chairs out and stuff. And bang, you got this monstrosity. Just slapped out on the front. Just slapped. Boom. No one else is allowed to put their stuff out the front. You've paid for the locale, you haven't paid for the paving stones. I mean, I'm pretty much assuming that the stuff here is owned by those people that pay the tax for it, no? So they're just basically doing, I don't know. Nice little Puerto Mar there, look. Busy, busy, busy down this end, isn't it? I am going to walk to Moss Fashion and just see what's going on. Because Alfie wants something now. Hello, mate, how are you? You all right?
Good, yourself?
I'm all right. Let me bowl round here, look. What have you got? Bit of brekkie, look.
Good breakfast.
Oh my God, that looks good, that does. No tomatoes on there.
No.
Good, because that's criminal. That's criminal. Yeah, I can't deal with tomatoes on breakfast. You having a nice holiday?
Yeah. All my life yesterday.
Fantastic. Here, have a couple of stickers. Enjoy your breakfast. Get on it. You'll be on YouTube later. Enjoy your ash browns. Gotta have ash brown on a breakfast. No tomatoes though. That is criminal. That is criminal. What else we got down here? What else we got down here? Loads of places. You got the Brown Brew up the top. Another tat shop here, look. They just look messy, don't they? Another KPC. And that brings you down here. I think I'm going over here to Moss Fashion. So Moss Fashion is a designer shop that usually has like an outlet bit in there in Playa Blanca. And me and Alfie found a fantastic thing for his Christmas present. So again, my mum stresses out at Christmas. This is the problem with Christmas, isn't it? You have to think of something to buy. Just leave us alone. Just leave us alone. Not making us buy shit. But it's my mum. She's like, oh, what can I get Alfie? I'll just give him money. I'll do this. And I'm like, look, let me have a little look around. So I took him down to Moss Fashion in Playa Blanca. We found a lovely Hugo Boss jacket, which was quite reasonably priced. But the shorts were the same price as the jacket. So I said to the lady, I said, how can a bloody full-on jacket be the same price as a pair of shorts? She's shouting at me. Shut up, love, I'll trip you up. I don't think she was shouting at me, but she was shouting at someone. Oh, they should make joggers lanes as well. And they should have two different lanes. The silent lane and the shut the hell up lane. Well, that'd be the same lane, wouldn't it? And stop buying bloody loud. Do you know, I go for a morning walk, it's silent, and all I hear is this bloody elephant stomping past me, and they sneak up. I don't know whether loud shoes are better than quiet ones. It's the ones with quiet ones. They're like just brush past you. You're like, Jesus Christ, they scare the hell out of you. And then you've got the women that talk all the way while they're running. So I said to Barbara, I said, I ain't doing it, Claire. I ain't doing it. That's Claire, isn't it? I ain't doing it, Claire. I'm not doing it, you know. I've worked in this office for 15 years. She's been here 10 minutes. She's been here 10 minutes and she thinks she can take my responsibilities. I'm not having it, Claire. I'm not having it. How many kilometres have we run, Claire? I can't even breathe, Claire. I'm sweating, Claire. My crotch is sweating. My arse is sweating, Claire. But I'm still going to gas to you while I'm doing a quick 5K down the front of bloody Playa Blanca while this poor sod at front is just trying to have a little bit of peace and quiet and go for a morning walk. Do one, Claire. Crying out loud. Women talking Can't stop. Good morning, how are you? I'm having a rant, don't you worry. You're all right, you having a good holiday? Fantastic. Oh, I thought this was Moss Fashion, it's not. Oh, bloody, I've come to the wrong fucking place. I'm sure the guy in Boss said, we've got Moss Fashion down here. Bloody lied to me. It's not. It's Trends. I ain't going in Trends. Jesus Christ. Right, Mrs. TravelOn, where's Moss Fashion in Puerto del Carmen? Send me a message. I'll ring you afterwards. So you've got a Skechers shop up there as well. Skechers have gone too expensive as well. Everything's gone too expensive. And talking about expense, talking about prices going up, one thing I haven't told you this morning, if you've been watching, is why do I do these videos? I don't do them to get money on TikTok because people don't pay. TikTok doesn't pay for accounts in Spain. So all these videos I do, TikTok gives me zero. I make a couple of pennies on YouTube videos. So if you haven't already followed, it costs you nothing to go over and subscribe to my YouTube channel and watch the videos there. I might get 10p out of it. I don't ask you to send stuff. Oh, send me this, send me that, send me a heart, send me this. I don't ask you to follow my journey, as in say, guys, I'm going on my travels. Follow my journey. You can subscribe for $2.99 a month. What? $2.99 a month so that I can send you on holiday? Are you taking the piss? I don't ask you nothing. What I ask you is, if you're coming to the Canary Islands and you want to do trips, tours and excursions, www.travelon.world. Use the code TTK, you get yourself a discount, and I'll sort you all out with your excursions, and I'll make my money without you having to give me money for nothing. There you go. Got the rant of the day. I caught up with you. I caught up with you. You having a good time, yeah? Where you stopping?
We're in the Flora.
Oh, the Flora. God, that's right at the top of the hill.
Yeah, I know.
Oh my, well, you can balance on the buggy and push it up, can't you? Where are you from?
Ireland.
Who did you fly with? Ryanair or?
Ryanair, yeah.
Yeah, cheap from Ireland or not?
Yeah, not too bad. Yeah. Not too bad.
Yeah. Happy days. Well, enjoy the Flora. Enjoy that hill.
Oh,
get a couple of stickers on your case. All right.
No,
take them back to Ireland. Hello, mate. How are you? You all right? Nice to meet you.
And you?
Who are you?
I'm Derek.
Hello, Derek. Where are you from?
North Devon.
North Devon. Yes, that's a tourist location.
Oh yeah.
Do tourists drive you mad during the summer season?
Yeah.
Yeah? Well, they drive me mad 24 hours a day because I live here. No, they don't really. They don't really. But so, do you live by the sea?
I'm not. Oh yeah, I'm North Devon. Yeah.
So you live by the sea?
Quite small, yeah.
It's a bit. Because we live here in the sun and the sea. Well, you don't live in the sun and the sea, do you? Really? No. Apart from the summer. But we find that when we go on holiday, we don't want to go to like another touristy place. But in Devon, I suppose you've got the sun and the sea here, haven't you? So it's a little bit different.
It's nice, yeah.
But if I was in England, I'd go to Devon.
I don't blame you.
Yeah, there you go. But where are you stopping?
Up top of the hill, Old Town.
Yeah.
Up by La Bamba.
Oh God, heavy walk then.
Oh, I'm on my way to Matador there for the Devon roast.
Oh yeah, the Devon. Bloody hell, you come all the way from Devon and you go to the Devon roast. Happy days. Well, listen, enjoy. It's a good old Sunday dinner, that.
Yeah, just have that.
You'll enjoy it. See you later, buddy. Cheers, nice to meet you. Bye, bye. There you go. Right, let's get over here. Look, let's get back to the car. Talking of living in tourist destinations. Talking of living in tourist destinations. Last night, because I live in a place where around my place, a lot of them are rented out as tourists. And because I'm Victor Meldrew, I have managed to I have over the years managed to stop the noise. But some arseholes last night got back at 1:30 in the morning and were jumping in and out the pool and woke me up. So they have two options. I've tried everything. Sometimes I knock on the door at 6 o'clock in the morning and I say, "Good morning. Hope you're awake. If you wake me up again, I'm going to come down here and rip your goddamn face off." I've tried the violence. It sort of doesn't get me many ways. So I've sent a letter today, little letter under the door saying, if you wake me up again, there'll be trouble. Good morning. I was gassing. How are you? Bloody hell, you're going to fall down this hill in a minute. This is called Cardiac Hill. Where are you stopping?
Right at the top.
Wow.
I'm right at the top.
There you go. You didn't research this place, did you? No. Did you know that you had to do a hill? Did he know? He don't care.
He said, "Oh, it's not at the top. You'll be fine."
Well, I've done a little video on TikTok. There is a shortcut through here. Look, if you go here, there's some little steps that bring you out here. So you sort of, it's on my TikTok channel. Have a look. I'll do it with Nicola. So you could sort of come around here, go down these steps, and then you come out just here. Look, and you avoid the hill.
But do you have to go down big
Well, it's
in the hotel though, isn't it?
you'll have to try it. You'll have to do this and that and let me know. Let me know.
It's longer.
It might be longer, yeah, but it saves you.
Saves me calves.
It's not too bad going down, but then you tend to wobble on the way down, and then on the way up.
End up running, especially.
There you go. Well, listen, have a fantastic day. Have a couple of stickers. Look, get them on your case. You'll be on YouTube later on. Give us a wave. The Cardiac Hill people will call you. See you later. So yeah, I put a little note under the door this morning. Got ChatGPT to write it for me. Why have I come up Cardiac Hill? I've took the wrong turning. I'm stuck bloody parked there. I've just walked up this hill for nothing. I've come the bloody wrong way. I've come there, look, they're looking at the shortcut now, look. They're looking at the shortcut now. I've just walked half the way up Cardiac Hill for no reason at all. I have parked on the next one, haven't I? Crying out loud. So yeah, people that come on holiday around me, I either, I've done like, I'm sometimes out on the roof at like 2 o'clock in the morning. Oi, shut the F up. I don't mince my words, as you can imagine. And then they go, oh, you could have asked nicely. I'm like, it's 2 o'clock in the morning, you've literally just woke me up. You make one more noise, I'm gonna come down there and you'll see how nice I'm gonna be. Absolute arseholes. Where have I parked? Yes, I parked this way. So yeah, let's see if they're noisy again. If they are, I will go down and kick them, well, knock them out. No, I won't, I'll get in trouble. I'll get in trouble. But mostly, I usually message the owners of the villas and say, you better tell your guests to shut up. Otherwise, I'll come round your house and I'll drag you out of bed. That's why Money Mogul Mark's got a problem with me. He used to own one right by the house. The worst one ever. Had no respect. Never did what he was told. Didn't give a shiny shite. And that's why he's got a problem with me. He's definitely got a problem with me now, old Money Mogul Mark, hasn't he? Ah, dear gosh. He can go in the pot with Audrey and the lady from a place in the sun. I forget her name. She's that irrelevant. She's that irrelevant. I can't even remember her name. Bloody hell. They can all go on there. Right. Bowling alley, I showed you earlier. I can't believe I just walked halfway up Cardiac Hill for nothing. I'm in the Blue Sea. What, the actual sea or the hotel? No, it's $2.95 a brekkie there. So you can get a cheap. So let's talk breakfast. Why are some breakfasts $2.95? Some are €4, some are $7.50. Well, if you want a proper brekkie, like a proper one, go to the places that are more expensive because you're going to get the better sausage, the better bacon, the better food. The cheaper ones, they're called lost leaders. It's a little trick in the tourist business. Imagine owning this massive place, like I said, and you have to pay so much rent on it. Well, you may as well open in the morning, but not many people are going to want beer in the morning, are they? Some people will, but not everybody. So you put a cheapy breakfast in. I'll tell you in a minute. Hello. I'd say hello to these because she waved, and then I'll come and say hello to you. Good morning. How are you? You enjoying your brekkie? Do you eat? I know him as well. Look, he's got Ray-Bans on like me, a bit of aviators. We're like Tom Cruise, me and him. We're the Cruise brothers. We think we're cool with our aviators on. You having a nice brekkie? Yeah. You didn't have tomatoes on it, did you? No. Criminal. I cannot stand tomatoes. Well, listen, enjoy your brekkie, look. Get there. Where are you from?
Ireland.
Which part?
Donegal.
Donegal. Happy days. Enjoy your brekkie. Enjoy your beer. I was just saying, not many people have a beer at breakfast, and then you've just proved me completely wrong. A beer, and what's in there? Like an apple juice in there? Just to swill it down, like a shot of apple juice. Enjoy. See you later. Are these on the beers as well, look? Oh, look, I've got a restriction now because I showed a pint of beer. I've just walked past here and I said, these places open in the morning because not many people have beers in the morning. And then you lot bloody all on the beer. Happy days. Well, enjoy yourself. Where are you from?
Cheshire.
Cheshire. Oh, that's posh there.
Oh, yeah, we
It's got a shire on the end. I always say if it's got a shire on the end, it's a posh old place. But you enjoying your holiday? Where are you stopping?
Alunian across the south.
I know it.
Matagorda.
God, you've come a long way.
On the bush rods.
Oh my God. Stay out my way on the roads, won't you? Stay on that cycle path. No, I don't mind mountain bikes. It's the ones with the thin wheels that drive me insane. You see, he's with me. Even cyclists can't stand cyclists most of the time. You have a good day. All right, enjoy yourself. Enjoy your ride back. I don't know if you sit on them seats, you're driving mad. See you later. Have a good one. what were we saying? Yes, so it's called a lost leader. So you imagine, you're not going to close all morning, are you, till the evening? So you put on a nice cheap $2.95 breakfast. And the idea is that you've got good staff that can then promote what's going on in the evening. So people tend to come back, and then, you know what I mean? If they've been for breakfast, they've had a nice service, they've sort of got on with the staff and stuff like that. And, you know, they'll say, oh, come on, they've got bingo here tonight, we'll come back. So that's the way it works. Well, that's how it should work. But some of them just put it on for the sake of it because they haven't really got the nous to do it. So, you know what I mean? It's like, if you're going to do it, but make sure you promote your nighttime. Hello. Hi. You all right? You having a little look? You having a little matcha coffee cafe?
Yeah, from the Igo Market.
From there, do they sell them special coffees? Do they?
Yes, they do.
Are they any good?
Gorgeous.
I don't drink coffee, but it's a big thing in the UK, isn't it? They're all called different names as well.
Yeah.
No.
You can always get into
No, it drives me mad because they're all different. I wouldn't even know what to order. I'd just say, give me a goddamn coffee and leave me alone. But they're all right in there. Happy days. Well, here, have a couple of stickers. Look, you're going to be on YouTube. Give us a wave. You'll be on YouTube later on, all right? See you later. Have a good, enjoy your coffee. So there you go, yes. Lost leaders. This is a proper truth travel live today, isn't it? And if you don't know what truth travel is, I keep saying it in all my videos because I went to London to the big travel show, and I'm sick of the travel industry. They are just trying to bullshit everybody 24 hours a day. It's like selling the dream. Let's not sell the dream, let's sell the reality. Let's explain to people that it's stressful going on holiday. You have to pack all your belongings, you're dragging your kids, you're dragging your wife, you're getting on a plane, you're sitting for 4 hours with your knees half bloody dead. But it's worth it in the end. But these tour operators and travel people, they're literally just selling the good bits. And these travel influencers are not showing the reality of places. They're going to places which are mobbed with tourists, and they're just filming a little corner on their own. Yes, he's having a wash. They're just filming a little corner on their own, and they're saying, look at this place, it's fantastic. So I call it Truth Travel, and I'm going to revolutionise the travel industry. So there you go, YouTube. I've walked up 2 hills, Cardiac Hill by mistake, and thank you very much for watching the catch-up. If you're watching on TikTok, this is on YouTube this afternoon. In 4K, we record on 2 phones. Thank you very much if you've been following me from the beginning, and if you're not following me on YouTube, go over there. And if you want to be live, well, you've got to go over to TikTok and join me every Sunday morning at 9 o'clock. Nearly killed me, that has. See you next week.